guys! It's so good to see you, boys and girls. Welcome back to New Calm Kids. Yes, it's so good to see you. Oh my goodness. Oh, ooh, whoa, whoa. Oh, my stomach started grumbling a little bit right there. Whoa, I think I'm getting a little hungry. Are you guys hungry? Man, I love when it's like time to get some good food. I love food, guys. It's so delicious. And when you get hungry, there's nothing better than getting some good, delicious food. Now, man, I just wish I had something that could help with this, but I mean, what? Wait. Oh, wait. The word of the day coming already? What's the word of the... Wait, it's snack time! Yes, it's snack time! That means I can eat some delicious goodies. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's see. What do I have here? Oh, look at this. I've got some goldfish. Oh, I love goldfish. Do you guys like goldfish? Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorites. And it's like cheesy and salty. They look like little fishes. Look at that. Swimming along, little fishy. So good. I have a question for you guys. What is your favorite snack? What's your favorite snack? What do you guys like to eat when you guys get hungry? I want to know that. Oh, I feel so much better, but it's almost gone. Oh, I've only got 2 little fishies left. Just 2 little fishies. Well, hey, I want to go and look at a Bible story where Jesus goes and feeds a whole lot of people. Jesus kind of has his own snack time with a bunch of people who are following him and listening to him teach. You guys want to look at this story with me? Awesome. Let's do it. I'm so excited. Okay, can you guys turn to John chapter 6? We're going to be in verse 11 together. We're going to continue in the book of John and see what Jesus is about to do. You see, Jesus had just finished. He's been doing a ton of miracles. He's been healing people. We talked about how he healed someone near the pool, and people are seeing this, and they're noticing, and they're saying, wow, this Jesus guy is something really, really special. And we should listen to what he's doing, or listen to what he's saying, watch what he's doing. And so a whole crowd of people would go and follow him and his disciples from place to place and listen to everything that he had to say. Now, this one time, there was a crowd of over 5,000 people. 5,000. That's so much. And they're all there waiting to listen to what Jesus had to say. And it was at this time called Passover, where typically people would come and eat together as well, and that was really important to them. So Jesus is looking at all of these people, and he's looking at his disciples, and all his disciples are trying to figure out, wait, how are we going to feed all of these people? We don't have any food. Oh no. No food for all of these people. What are we going to do? So they go and they ask a bunch of the people around, what do we have? Because do you know how much it would cost to go to like the store and get food for 5,000 people? It would cost so much. So the disciples didn't know what to do. So Jesus told the disciples, go ask all the people, see what food we have. And they come back and say, all we found, Jesus, is this one guy, and all we have is some loaves of bread, so just a little bit of bread, and like 2 fish, and that's it, just some loaves and some fish. Do you think 2 fish is going to be enough to feed 5,000 people? Probably not. So all the disciples are probably thinking, we failed. We're not going to be able to feed anything. But let's see what Jesus does in this moment. All right? Let's see what Jesus does. It says, Jesus then took the loaves, and when he had given thanks, he gave God thanks. He prayed, and he said, God, thank you for this food, just like we do before we eat when we come together on Sundays. And then he distributed, means he passed out the food to those who were seated. So also he did that with the fish too. He gave out the bread and the fish, everyone who was seated, anyone who needed food, as much as they wanted. So maybe even sometimes, like if there's only 2 left, I'd be like, okay, all you can have is this little piece, because we got to make sure there's enough for the rest of people. Yum. But Jesus said, take as much as you want, pass these loaves of bread, these 2 little fish around to all these 5,000 people, and have as much as you want. Guys, let's look at what happened. They go, they pass all this food around. The disciples are probably thinking, this doesn't make much sense. But let's see what happens. It says, when the whole crowd had eaten their fill, they're all filled up, and we're all so satisfied. Ooh, nothing beats that feeling of being hungry and then eating. He told the disciples, gather up the leftover fragments, all the little pieces of bread, the leftover fish, that nothing may be lost. So they went out and they gathered up and filled up 12 baskets with fragments from the 5 barley loaves left by those who had eaten. Jesus sent out 5 loaves and just a little bit of fish, and somehow he got 12 baskets full of leftovers. That's impossible, guys. It's like if I, on a Sunday, I went and gave all of you just these 2 little goldfish and said, here you go, you guys eat all of these and see what is left over. Oh, you guys all have to share these 2 little fish. And then all of a sudden, somehow, when we go and collect all the leftovers, there's both of these goldfish full containers left. It grew. What? You know what that is? That's nothing ordinary. That is a Jesus miracle right there. That is a Jesus miracle. Something so special. And people were going insane, as in they loved what Jesus was doing. They said, wow, Jesus really is someone special. Wow. And Jesus then had to go run away after this because they knew that this crowd of 5,000 people would want to make him their king, like right away, because he was so good and he fed them and he cared well for them and he did a miracle. How cool is that? All right, I have a few questions for you guys. All right. Do you think that you could multiply food like Jesus did? Could you take 2 little goldfish and somehow and then turn it into even way more? I know I couldn't. I couldn't do that by myself. It was impossible for me. But Jesus could do it. Jesus was showing us and showing the people there that he truly was God. Well, what else? What else does this show us? What else does this act show us about who Jesus is? What do you usually think about someone who feeds you, who gives you food? Do you think nice things or bad things? Yeah, usually nice things, right? Jesus shows us that he cares for us, he provides for us, and he is a good king. He's someone who feeds his people, who makes sure they're well taken care of. And he does it with all power. He can make food multiply. Guys, if I could make food multiply, I would have so much food. It would be amazing. I would have like nonstop sandwiches and all sorts of other deliciousness. It's a good thing I can't do that. And I just have to trust in Jesus to provide for me. And he is a good king. And he cares for me, and he cares for you. And he wants to provide for you, and he can be a good king for you. What a cool story. What a cool thing that Jesus did for all of his followers. 5,000 people. Wow. All right, well, I only got to eat like 5 goldfish. So I'm going to go and finish my snack. I hope you guys have an awesome snack, and I hope you guys spend lots of great time with God this week. Spend lots of time in prayer, reading his word, learning more about who Jesus is. Until next time, guys, I will see you later. I love you so much. All right, bye-bye. Take care.